Good morning, Modern Steaders. It's gonna be a hot, steamy one today. Look at that sun. Where is it? Right there. You know when you walk out your door and you get hit with just like a thick wall of humidity first thing in the morning, you know it's gonna be a warm one. That's how it is today. We've started with our meat birds and our turkeys up over here. We've done this whole pasture area, the whole width all the way up, and now they're way down over yonder. I'm loving this. Feels like I gotta walk to the complete other side of the property right now to get to them, which is nice. That means we're gonna be able to fertilize a lot more pasture and work them down this way. This is our second batch of meat birds, and we have 2 more batches. We have one here in the homestead, and we got 1 more batch coming in the mail next week. So we're gonna have a lot of fertilization done this year. Some of these meat birds are huge and some of them are still on the smaller side. So this batch we have male and female, so the bigger ones are the male and the smaller ones are the female. So they still got 5 more days before they get harvested. Having a lot of people asking us about how to harvest and process turkeys. They're the same thing as a meat bird. They are bigger, but them being bigger makes it easier. You're not working with such a small little animal. We do everything the same. You just want to be careful when you're doing the whole process, especially when you're bleeding them out. They have big long legs and feet. Just make sure they don't kick you. Morning, Figaro. How's everything on the homestead? I'm still sore from the 4-mile hike we took the other day, but I'm starting to feel a lot better. Thanks for asking. I need to get more into shape with that kind of stuff. It's been a while since we've done any hiking and backpacking. Good morning, boys. We gotta expand your pasture area today. You guys done a good job mowing it down over here. Are you hanging out in the milking room again? Huh? This chicken's always all over the farm now. Good morning, pigs. I'm gonna try to get it right there on top of that grass, right behind you ladies. There you go. The other one stays in. You're the only one who comes out now, honey? Oh, them crazy chickens.
Did you see those weird mushrooms growing?
Yeah, I saw them last night. It's gonna be a steamy one.
Yep.
What are you searching for, mister?
Well, it's mice poop. You gotta get that mouse.
He's looking for our snack. Oh, I didn't leave you any pig grain. Good morning, Buttercup.
I've been rolling around. I've been rolling around in the shavings.
Time to get pampered.
Someday we could all be free. Could change the world if we would just believe. 'Cause faith and love is all.
Come on in, chickens. We're always in the search for the best chicken water. For the meat birds, the 5-gallon bucket with the automatic nibblers, and it works perfect. For out here, I don't find that works as good because you'd have to have it elevated. With our chicken tractors, we have a built-in shelf to sit it on. This style waterer before, we use it. It works okay, but we always break the black caps, and I can never find replacement caps. And then we've tried just 5-gallon buckets or 2-gallon buckets, which works really good. The chickens like drinking out of it that way, but they knock them over and make a mess. So I ordered a new one. And we're gonna try that today and see how that works out for us. You ready to go find some apples, Buttercup?
Huh? Alright, go get your apple.
Come on, we got apples out here for you.
Go get your apple.
Come on this way. Your apples are over here. What a good goat. I wish all of our goats did that every morning. Come on in, girls. Ready to go to the feeder? Ivy's like, I'm ready to get some milk from my mama. Come on. Is that you, Hope? Yep. Come on in, Nora. I like to take a little bite out of the scoop first. Okay, let me put it in here. Make it easier. And then right here. There you go. Come on in, little pea. You made your way out for a second breakfast there, Buttercup.
You're done. You're done. You're done.
I get to go to my favorite place this morning, the dentist. Yep, I'm gonna go have some fun, get our teeth cleaned, and fingers crossed, everything else is good. So I'll see you guys back here in a jiffy. Just made it back from the dentist, no cavities, but I do have an old cavity that I need to get fixed. So, the dentist is not fun, but we'll get that taken care of and we'll be good to go. The lighting in here is terrible. It just stopped raining, so we're gonna go down below. We gotta expand the goats' pasture today, and then after that, we'll open up the new chicken water and get that all set up and see how it works. The boys are at their hay feeder, so I wanna lock them in before they come out into the pasture area on us. Crack me up, because sometimes they wanna be out here running around, and other times they just like chilling in front of the hay feeder. I should re-say that. Most of the time, they just like being in front of the hay feeder, chillaxing. So this last run that we redid, we ran out of fencing, so we couldn't come up high. We have another fence we're gonna hook up today, so I'm gonna take this fence, I'm gonna come up high, and then we'll extend it that way. We'll have a good sized area, but I kept it small this first time because I wanted to make sure they ate down all the good stuff that they wanted to eat and didn't just have a big area. So now, even though it'll be larger, they're gonna eat that stuff because this stuff they've already eaten already, if that makes sense. We are using the Premier One Electro Stop sheep and goat fencing 1042. Stuff works really good, so we're gonna get one more row up for them. All right, ready to get this moved and in position. The goats will love us for it, at least for a little while.
I'm gonna love that.
You boys ready to come out or what, huh? You're waiting at the fence for us? You ready? Go be our brush control. You guys got a huge area now. Come on. Look at it all. Over here. How is it, little man? Caleb. So over here I had noticed, pretty funny, a squash plant right here. And this must have got planted last year when we had the pigs over here. I don't know what kind of squash plant it's gonna be, but if the boys don't eat it, we'll see what we get for squashes.
Okay.
If you're like me, you're always trying to look for a new, easier way to water your chickens. That one we've been using, it's a pain. You get that big cap on the top that's always on there tight, and that little cap you put on when you're filling it broke on me a couple of years ago, and I can't find replacements. If they make replacement black caps for those waters, let me know. Leave a link in the comments down below or send us an email, because I have a few of those waters and all of my caps are dry rotted and cracked. So I went on the old interwebs and I found this one from premierone.com. Not a sponsored video or anything, but I was trying to find a new, more convenient way to water the chickens. We get a box full of parts. One more little piece. Alright, so I'm gonna put the handle on before I lose it. Gotta have more muscles than me, I guess.
Do you want me to do it?
There you go.
I can't do that.
I think the trick is. Well, I don't know what the trick is. Guess you gotta be a beefcake. Holy moly. Got one side. There we go. I'm gonna build it not having the legs. You can either have legs that sit up high, or you can have it with the base. I'm gonna choose the base because if it's got legs, and if the ground's not stable, it's gonna tip over more. So we're gonna go with just the flat base. So now we have a bunch of different valves right here. I need to take this flow valve. We take our float valve, sit it in the bucket right here. Then we take our threaded valve, put it up through the bottom. We're going to insert it in. And if you can see, it's got hex heads on it. And then we got a hex fitting right there. Drop it in. I'm going to twist it. And it seats itself nicely right there. I like that. Then we got our float donut. We'll put that in place. We got this little triangle piece that goes right here. You can hear it kind of pop in position. Boom. That's golden. We're going to flip it over. Boom. Boom. So now we got a rubber gasket and a nut. I'm going to go right here. Bada boom, bada bing. We're going to tighten them up. I like how it's got the T-handle on it, so you don't need a wrench or anything. You can do it by hand. Oh, that's nice and tight. It's going to work nice. And then we take this little piece, which they're calling it the green valve cover. Stick that in here. Boom. And then we have a cover for it. Perfect. And you can hang it if you want, or you can set it on the ground. And then if we want, it comes with a leg kit, so you can have it raised up off the ground. But for now, we're going to try it like this. One of the reasons I really like this one is you got a big lid to take on and off. You don't got to screw it on and off. It's got a big sturdy base, and it holds quite a bit of water. And if you want to hang it, you can hang it, or you can set it on the ground. One of the big reasons I wanted this water setup is when you got your chickens out on pasture and they're far away, I want to be able to lug water and just dump it in there easy. With that other water, it was a hassle. This holds 18 liters, just shy of 5 gallons. So with this style water, if you don't have it plugged and you're filling it, it just keeps overflowing and it'll flow over the top of this. You got to have this screwed on and sealed. I'll show you real quickly. It's a pain to get on and off all the time too, because you got to have an airtight seal right here. There's an O-ring in here. And if this O-ring isn't cleaned and always lubed and a good tight seal, if this isn't screwed down tightly, when you have this automatically filling, it'll come up and overflow and you'll waste all your water. So you got to make sure that this is always tight and clean, and it's not easy to get in and out of. With this one, I was like, yep, that works. What do you ladies think?
Plus, I mean, I could do that too.
The new carrots are starting to come up nicely.
Oh yeah.
Your green beans are coming up. I might have to replant some right here in the end.
That's fine. Maybe I just get too deep.
Yeah, maybe because this one's starting to pop.
Yeah, I
So
just add control.
give those a few more days and see if they sprout. Speaking of string beans, Gina's picking beans for dinner tonight. Quite a few.
Wow. I thought we were just gonna get a handful.
Right.
There's a whole bush you missed over here too, I just noticed.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch.
I don't know if you guys can see this little tiny bee or not, but look at that thing on top of the, flew off. It was on the chamomile right there.
Oh,
Is it still there? No.
it's right here.
That bee is so tiny. No idea what kind of bee it is, but she's small.
I want to grab some basil and put it in the dehydrator.
That basil smells good from you cutting it right now.
I smell it.
I can smell it, yep. You look hot, Tanner. Look at all that basil. You can't even see the string beans anymore. Did you lay us lots of eggs today? Maverick, what are you doing out and Goose is still inside, huh?
How does it get out?
There you go.
I'll hit him.
Okay, how many?
12.
I'm gonna say 10.
I lost my shoe. 2. 4. 6, 8, this is packed. 9.
I gotta see if there's one inside, and then I'll be right. Is there an egg inside there for us? Bum, bum, ba-dum. Nope. None of us were right.
Yeah, but I think there's one in the other coop.
There was, because she was squawking. Ivy, were you rolling around the shavings? Look at you, girl.
Yeah, you don't usually have those over you.
Were you sleeping down there?
Oh my goodness, look at the two. It's like the same goat, but 2
Oh,
heads.
you got 2 heads, Willow.
You guys look exactly alike. Don't they?
Hope says, hey, what about me? What about me?
I didn't even know Hope was standing there.
Oh, she just headbutted me to say, don't forget about me.
Hope, when did you sneak over here? Oh.
What are you doing out here, huh? How you ladies liking your new waterer? Go check on it and see if you laid us any eggs. How are you guys liking the bigger pasture, huh? Seems to be working good. We got any eggs? There she is. She laid us one. And we keep one fake egg in there to show them where to lay.
Gonna do chicken on the pellet grill tonight. I just spray it with avocado oil, and then I take an empty spice jar, do equal parts of garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, shake it up, and that's what I use for seasoning on the chicken. I also use it on my pork. I just keep it in the cupboard so it's all ready. I just shake it on. And I'm just gonna put it on the pellet grill at 375, and it takes about an hour-ish. I'm gonna steam the string beans tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and break the ends, get them ready. If we get a lot more, I'm gonna try to do French style beans with the food processor. Alright, now I gotta slice these to put on the grill. This one's a little bit big. I think I'm gonna scoop out some seeds. This side will be fine. Can you get the grill? I don't know if I ever did one this size for the grill before, so you may not like it, but we're gonna give it a try. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna try to do a quick dressing for the zucchini, just to kind of put it on there before I grill. I'm going to do equal amounts of oil and balsamic vinaigrette. And then a clove of garlic, a big clove of garlic. That was a big one. And then some maple syrup. bit of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and get these on the grill now.
So do you realize this is all from the homestead?
Then
Pretty cool.
Hold on to hope, don't let go.
When I sat down and to eat dinner, I went, wait a minute, this is all from the homestead. What? This is the first meal of the season that everything on the dinner table is from the homestead. Pretty exciting. We didn't have any goat's milk, but we could have, and that would have been from the homestead too. We have a lot of potatoes growing, so we're gonna have a lot of good meals completely from the homestead, guys. I hope your garden is growing good and that you're able to get a lot of your own food right off of your own land. It just is so fulfilling when you're able to do that. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us. You are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. I got a quick question for you. What are some different ways you like to grill up, or cook up I should say, your zucchini? Seems like in the summertime there's so much zucchini coming in. You need all the new recipes you can get. Share them with us, leave them in the comments down below. If you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, now's a great time to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.